Alors c'est parti. Oui.
What are you looking for, Lao Wei?
Faudra aussi que je pense à aller récupérer une amélioration qui est dans les égouts. Hop, alors. Ok, on peut passer par ici, on peut repasser par là. Mais ça sert pas à grand chose. Faut que je prenne à gauche et là-dedans. Voilà.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Alors. Nickel.
Access granted.
Easy.
One down, two to go, my friend.
Ouais. Oui. Mais encore. Comment je fais pour y aller là-bas? C'est pas une porte qui s'ouvre. On va continuer tout droit et puis ensuite sur la gauche. D'accord. Mais... Ah ok, il est ici. Ah la vache, faut le voir. Hein. Mhm. Voilà.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
Et donc le dernier. Plop plop, ok. Ah bah c'est à côté de là où on avait tatané le méchant. Non, c'est pas ça. Ouais. D'accord, mais non, c'est pas ça du tout. Hop là, ici. C'était chaud ça.
Access granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
Ok. Allez. Salut Félina. Comment ça va?
Who are you? Another one of Tom's
Ouh, donc
thugs?
double
Well,
alpha.
get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
On va être diplomate, on va voir un
Look,
petit peu ce qui se passe.
I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through
Donc pour
legal
l'instant, on est surtout
channels.
sur de
So
l'alpha.
you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made
Un
enough
cran
money,
bêta.
I offered to pay for the AUG. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip
Bah,
that
ça va
helped
bien,
me
et toi?
make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple
Pour l'instant, on
hundred
est à
credits
3 alpha,
every
1 bêta.
month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help.
Ah, celle-ci, elle a pas de
I was
décolleté,
intelligent
ça va.
enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by
On
the
est à
rules.
2 en bêta.
I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and
Un
special
cran à nouveau en
attention,
alpha.
only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made.
Oui, la chaleur avec le
No.
PC,
No
c'est
way.
létal. Reprenons donc. Est-ce que j'offre mon aide ou est-ce que j'essaye d'utiliser les phéromones? Bon, elle est quand même, elle a l'air d'être plus alpha. Allez.
Look, I understand you were right. I'm not questioning that. But you've been through enough to know the world doesn't care about who's right or wrong. It's all about power. And right now, neither of us have it.
As much as it pains me to admit it, you're right. What do you think I should do?
Que je demande plutôt la puce ou les crédits.
Tong's men are growing impatient, and you must know they're dangerous. Just give me this month's payment.
All right. This should calm them down, for now at least. And I guess it'll give me more time to come up with a long-term solution. Here, take it.
Ok.
I hope this was a good decision.
Hop là, parfait. On va continuer. Non, 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 non. Hop. Où il est mon ascenseur? Ah, il est là. Ouais, donc oui, chaud aussi de mon côté, mais moi ça va plutôt bien. Ça va être une session assez express hein, qu'il va y avoir ce soir, puisque c'était pas prévu, mais finalement il va y avoir cinéma à 22h30 pour aller voir Star Trek sans limite. Donc ben voilà. Hop. Donc à nouveau, de mon côté, j'ai un bug graphique, mais j'ai remarqué hier qu'il n'était pas sur le stream, donc en fait tout va pour le mieux pour vous. En fait, j'ai juste un énorme pâté une énorme bouillie de pixels sur tout un écran, mais c'est un pixel unique, enfin couleur unique. Donc c'est bien dégueulasse et je n'arrive pas à définir d'où ça vient. Je ne sais pas si c'est le jeu qui est un petit peu trop vieux sur une config un petit peu trop récente ou quoi. En tout cas, je pense qu'il était temps que je fasse ce let's play parce que je suis pas sûr que le jeu reste longtemps encore jouable sur une config récente. Ok, très bien, donc qu'est-ce qu'il me reste à faire au niveau de la mission là? Apporter le paiement à Rocky Balboa là. Hop. Il va falloir que j'aille vite fait faire un tour au pod. Dès qu'on aura fait ça, je pense que il faut que je récupère le Hive. Il faut que je récupère le Praxis. Il y a donc entrée du Hive. Je ne peux pas l'utiliser parce qu'il y a ce putain de videur. Donc je ne veux toujours pas payer. Est-ce que je peux le foutre KO ou pas? Parce que c'est pas que, mais c'est chiant de devoir à chaque fois passer par le... Voilà. Voilà.
What can I get you?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
c'est bon, je l'ai.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
Bon.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here, take this Praxis kit. It's top-notch, so have fun.
Voilà. C'est toujours ça de prix. Donc maintenant, la question c'est comment je récupère mon argent. Parce que je sais qu'on peut. Sauf que ça va tellement dégénérer que je vais pas survivre 2 secondes, quoi.
You got a favorite?
Give me a sec.
Yeah, yeah.
Ouais, c'est ce que je craignais. Taillot. Bon. C'est un petit peu mouru. Donc tant pis, laisse tomber, c'est pas grave. 5000 dans les fesses. J'en suis à combien? Tout dernier, j'ai encore 14 000 crédits. J'ai encore de quoi m'acheter presque un 7,5 de... Enfin, oui, presque un 7,5 de praxis sur une clinique. Donc on va se faire confiance. Hop, donc direction les pods. C'est pas par là, évidemment. Oh là là, c'est ville. Alors, là c'était à droite qu'il fallait que je prenne. À quel endroit? Ici? Ici. D'accord. Voilà. Hop là. Et c'est ici où ça va dégénérer, si je me souviens bien. Oh, il y a les voisins qui ont remis les basses à fond. Alors j'espère que les basses ne s'entendent pas parce que comme le micro est quand même vachement sensible sur tout ce qui est vibration, et que là, ben clairement, il y a des vibrations, j'espère que ça n'influe pas trop. Alors, oui, bonjour.
I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Omega,
Hang on a
ouais.
second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Double bêta. On va
Of
s'inquiéter.
course, but I can tell something's bothering you. And I'm concerned. What's going on?
I just had to look into something. For a friend. She deserved better.
I'm listening.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes, a friend left a copy
Bon,
of
pour
it
l'instant,
in
on
a
a
pod
2
here
bêta,
for
un
you to look
oméga et ça bouge pas beaucoup.
at. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would LIM have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
So?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Ok.
This autopsy report, once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Bon, qu'est-ce
Now,
que tu me
don't
donnes?
take this the wrong way, but I need some kind of incentive to justify any complications that might arise.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't promise anything.
Ok.
Okay, I'll help.
Au moins c'est clair.
What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just
C'est
trying to
clair.
protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this
bien.
guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous. X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates.
Très bien.
and- Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Ok. Donc il faut inspecter la capsule 009.